Hey guys, this is Casey. We're back doing the red cards today for Theros. I have with me David Bruno again,
What's up?
and we're going over a Crowwind Crusader today, which is a 1 mana 1/1 that has a heroic ability. Whenever you cast a spell that targets it, you put a 1/1 soldier into play with haste.
I actually like that. Actually,
I like it a lot too, but
it makes a free guy that gets attacked whenever it's targeted. So those enchantment spells, you target him, get an extra buy-in.
I just I just have the same problem with every other heroic mechanic out there is the fact that you just need something to target it with.
Yep, I think it's fine though. But the one for once, is just throw it in the deck, and if you have any targeting stuff, it can be a benefit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Anger of the Gods costs 3 sorcery. Does 3 damage to each creature. If it was dealt damage this way, or it would die, exile it instead. Love this card. It's the Slag Storm, the new Slag Storm, and the Slag Storm could hit players. The fact that it exiles the creatures once again gets rid of those pesky Voice of Resurgences. I've noticed a lot of these removal spells exile them, so they're having the Voice of Resurgence flavor, so that like you can't get your token back. So I like that, but it's very good. It's gonna definitely see play reddish control decks as well as red aggro decks to play this card.
Not so much aggro cards, but yeah, I see both running it. Okay, we have Arena Athlete, the 2-mana 2/1 with heroic. When it spell targets it, target creature and opponent controls cannot block this turn. Yeah, it's just basically just a goblin shortcutter with on a stick.
Yeah, so you have to target it with another spell in order to get that shortcutter ability, but
Yeah.
it seems fine. Okay, it's a 2/1 body, you'll play it.
I like the art for it though.
Yeah.
It's very. It looks like it should how it should feel.
Right.
It's.
Hey, look, we got another guy. It's a 4/3 for 4 though. It's actually a very solid body though. Borderland Minotaur.
Yep.
He's a cannon Minotaur.
It's another. No, Cannon Minotaur had 3 power.
That's right.
The Minotaurs is another set.
What am I thinking? There's a 4/3 for 3. It was just recent. I don't know, but
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it either.
yeah.
We have Boulder Fall, 6 mana. Or no, sorry, not that's 6 mana. 8 mana. Deal 5 damage divided. How you choose between target creatures and players.
I like it, but at the same
It's
time, I
the
don't.
reason why it's gonna see plays because it's instant speed.
It's instant speed removal, yes.
And
multiple targets.
if you are willing to risk it, you can target your own guys with 1 damage each to trigger all the heroic abilities.
Yeah, that's funny.
So if you have like red-white heroic mechanics, then you have like the multicolored legendary guy that gives all your guys +1/+1 and trample. Just go target, and just like all your guys just get huge, and also you have the anthem guy basically, one will counter on your stuff.
Yep.
It's gonna be so good.
Alright,
So-
we got coordinated assault.
Up to 2 target, you just get +1/+0 in first strike until end of turn.
It's the red version of it, and I'm actually fine with this card.
The fact it's 1 mana for 2 dudes,
Yep, seems fine.
so good. Death Bellow Raider attacks each turn if able, and you can regenerate it. This is actually a very good card.
It's 2/3 for 2.
Yeah, 2/3 for 2, and also the fact that you're okay with attacking with this thing because you can just regenerate it. And also, it's probably not going to be the biggest thing on your board soon.
Yeah, it probably will be eaten somewhere down the road, but
That's okay. If they're blocking it, then then you have more damage going through somewhere else, and if not, then you have 2 damage going through each turn.
Yeah. Well, they brought Demolish back. Interesting art though.
I like the
Just
art.
destroyed.
Because there was a this picture is basically depicting what happens whenever when Rome and Greece went to war at each other,
Yep.
and basically they raided each other and destroyed all the monuments to their gods, and it was like this. It's a very supposed to be like, especially since I'm an art student, it's very thought provoking and very like emotion provoking as well. So next we have Dragon Mantle. It's another of the enchantment cycles that draw your card, but this one gives fire breathing. This is the best one I've seen so far.
It's the best one, but I still don't play it.
I'll play it. I'd play it.
I'm one of those where I don't play enchantments and fit the turn they come into play.
I like playing it with Deathbellow Raider.
It's fine. You never know. I may do it as a 23rd card, but I most likely won't be playing it. Ember Swallower, which is the previous promo for Red, the 4/5/4 with monstrosity of 3 for 7. When it is monstrous, each player sacks 3 lands. So when you're on that turn 7, turn 8, you make a monstrous, make them sack, and so down to 4/5. Now you're dealing with a 7/8. So you're killing some of their lands in the process to prolong the game, and hopefully get the game done. Actually, not prolong the game, but end the game quicker with a 7/8. But it's fine. It's a 4/5/4.
It's a very aggressive red card.
Yeah, it's a 4/5/4. So I mean, it's gonna be a good body on its own. And just having monstrosity is really nice.
I don't think the monsters is really gonna ever see play. You might see it late game just so you can just get more damage through, but
yeah,
it's very underwhelming because you don't get to choose the targets.
Yeah.
Okay, Fanatic of Mogus. 4 mana, 4/2. When it enters the battlefield, deals damage equal to each opponent equal to your devotion to red.
Card's very good.
Card's so good.
Very good. I'm gonna go turn 1. Turn 1 is Fire Drink Crusade.
The next card.
Turn 2 maybe
Gruul, the Gruul guy.
No, a Burning Tree Emissary into a Rakdos Calculator or something. Turn 3, Boros Reckoner. Turn 4, you've got 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage on turn 4 with this guy swinging with the team.
And also you're attacking each turn with your dudes.
Yeah,
so they're probably dead on turn 4.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
I actually like this guy. Mono Red, honestly, Mono Red looks very strong.
Yeah.
And
speaking of Mono Red,
this next guy's getting a lot of criticism because there's Radical Calculator in the format, but I'm still fine with this guy.
But the thing is, we are losing the 1-drop that can't be blocked by humans.
Right. Well, this guy is a 2/1/1 that when it is dealt damage, you take that much damage. So it's a Jackal Pup.
It's Jackal Pup with the fire breathing.
Well, that's a fire breathing mechanic where you take another damage every time you breathe. But in an aggressive style red deck, picking that 1 damage may be worth it if you're pushing that much damage against them. So if you're pushing more damage than you're taking, then that's what the red deck wants. It wants to push as much damage as it can quickly as possible. And if it does it like that, that's fine. It's just he's a double-edged sword, but I think he's gonna see play.
He's gonna see play, yeah. Okay, next we have Flame Speaker add up. Whenever you scry, it gets +2/+0 and gets first strike. With all the scrying mechanics, it's gonna be a really good blue-red card with all the scrying abilities.
Blue-red would actually play this card.
Do what?
Blue-red would definitely play this card.
Yeah, this card's really good. I'm very excited for this one. It's basically gonna be the Kiln Fiend from Leg of Eldrazi.
Yeah. Now, the next card I really like, the Hammer of Pulveros.
Every single person that's played red likes this card.
Every person that's playing red is going to play this and the God. Creatures you control have haste, which is already a good benefit. Well, you can pay 3 at any time to land and put 3/3 colorless gold enchantment artifact creature into the battlefield.
You have to tap the hammer, so.
Oh, poor Hammer, you have to tap it. Too bad. That's fine. The main relevant part of it is your creatures are gaining haste, so you don't have to worry about using, well, at least your Boros Reckoner gets attacked the turn it comes into play. Your Fanatic Mogus comes into play, deals 8 damage, and still gets to attack the turn it comes into play. I mean, it's still fine, and at anytime you can make a 3/3 golem to golem at the end of the opponent's turn, it seems fine. I like it.
It's gonna be a really good late game card too. It's gonna take over the game very easily.
Yep.
Ill-Tempered Cyclops, a 4 mana 3/3 with trample and monstrosity with no other abilities. This is the first creature that has monstrosity and nothing happens whenever it becomes monstrous.
I'm fine with it though, because
it's the 6/6 with trample on turn 6.
Really good.
Yeah, it's good. It's gonna be a good curve card too.
I'm definitely playing this card.
Yeah, this card's really good. It's a common too.
Yeah, I know. Labyrinth Champion, it's a 2/2 for 4 that has a heroic ability. When it's targeted, you get a shock, and so I like it. It's a removal spell on a stick.
Yeah, because it turns.
It's repetitive removal.
And there's a couple different versions of the Aura deck. Like I saw a blue, white, red. Because they can still play Geist. I can see this card being in that one.
See, I don't know how big the Aura deck is going to be anymore.
It's going to be because we have the heroic mechanic. That's going to be a thing, but
so
it's not going to be as nearly as good.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
we have a functional reprint.
why didn't we The only reason they made this card is he has a flavor. Otherwise, they would have just reprinted Searing Spear.
Exactly. But it's just a functional reprint, and then the next card is a reprint, Magma Jet.
Really good card.
I'm more excited honestly with the Lightning Strike over the Magma Jet because it's the same mana cost, but you're dealing 1 extra point damage, and that 3 damage can be relevant because there's more creatures that you can kill with it. But Magma Jet's still on its own as a fine card because you can scry to set your deck up ready for the next play, especially on the deck. You sit those 2 lands to the bottom so you can get more gas later. I'm fine with both.
Basically, this is like each one you can tell what colors they're gonna be in. The Lightning Strike's gonna be in black red. The Magma Jet's gonna be in blue red.
Yep.
Okay. Messenger Speed. Chain Creature gets haste and trample. Yeah.
It's an enchantment. That's all I can say.
It's an enchantment, but it's a 1-drop enchantment that gets haste, but it doesn't impact the board at all.
Moving on. Minotaur Skull Cleaver. It's a 2 for 3. That has haste. When it enters the battlefield, it gets +2/+0 until end turn.
Basically, it's a Viashino Fast Blade, whatever.
Yes.
First Blade.
First Blade. Yeah, I'm fine with this card.
Okay, Ordeal Perforos. Whenever you sacrifice it, it deals damage to target creature or player. This is actually the first card spoiled from Theros, I think.
Yeah, because it's in the dual deck.
Yeah.
And actually, this is probably the best one out of them because if you do stack it, you get a Lightning Bolt.
You get a free Lightning Bolt, and also the counters stay on the creature.
Right.
You can't forget about that. Each of the ordeals, you get to keep the counters on it.
I mean, they're all decent. Like I said, White One I think is the worst one by far, but this one, having a Lightning Bolt makes the benefit worth it. Corruption, the new land destruction spell.
Stone Rain.
Mountain. Peak Eruption does 3 damage to that controller. So those chains rocks, you better watch out. Peak Eruption's a pain for you.
Every single shockland that has a mountain included in it that can be destroyed. So, and also it's a free Lightning Bolt.
Yep.
Because this is about as close as we're gonna get to Stone Rain ever again.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And also the flavor text is pretty funny. It's if you just read it real quick.
Do what? Which one?
Read the flavor text for Peak Eruption.
Early auto blood, a good omen. Flock of crows, not so good. Mountain exploding, bad.
Very bad.
Sorry, my glasses were fuzzy for a second.
Okay. Portent of Betrayal. We have another threat effect, except you get to scry one.
That's it.
If you play the Underworld card with this, the Dive to the Underworld, you actually get to keep the creature forever.
Yeah, that's a lot of mana.
That's okay. I'll pay 9 mana to permanently take control of your guy and get my guy back.
Yeah. Alright, we got Priest of Ironis. It's a 1/1 for 1. Then you can pay 4 and sack it and start targeting for 3 and 1. I'm fine with it. Start targeting enchantment, sideboard card.
It hits all of the enchantment creatures.
Yeah.
Except the gods.
Yeah, so the fact that it hits any enchantment for 4, it's removal spell, basically hitting quite a few of the cards in the set.
If only damage stacked, it still would not be
You
good.
get to talk about my favorite card, though.
Yeah. Perforos, Anger, God of the Forge. A 4-drop, 6/5 indestructible with devotion, of course. I like how in this one they actually skipped the devotion because they had too much text on it. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. So with the hammer, it's really good. And pay 3. Each creatures you control get +1/+0. So it's a fire breathing for all your stuff.
Yeah, so the fact that it does a shock for each time a creature comes into play, it's great. And then the fact that all creatures in play get fire breathing, he has multiple benefits. And it's a 6/5 for 4, which most likely he'll be a creature because those modern decks are going to be rushing with multiple creatures.
Because you can curve out on turn 4 and have him a 6/5 on turn 4.
Yeah, so he's definitely by far the best god. He has the best upside, and he will play. And I wouldn't be shocked if the mono red deck just goes in and beats crap out of this card.
And he is actually a reference to one of the Titans in Greek mythology. I think he is a reincarnation of the mountain, I believe.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Porphyros Emissary. It's a 33 for 4, but still of 7. It can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures.
So it's pseudo evasion.
Yeah.
So, but it's a really good card. Like, you're gonna eat 2 guys when you play this.
Yeah, once again, it's probably gonna be another one I'm just gonna play as 3-3 for 4.
Or you can just bestow it and actually make a guy. Like all of the like basically all of the emissaries are either bestow.
Yeah, so far I haven't really seen a bestow mechanic where I'm actually bestow it almost every time. Most of the time the scenario is gonna make I'm play as a creature anyway.
I think the red one's gonna be the one I'm more likely gonna bestow than anything else, just because it's so good.
I don't. Yeah, it depends. It really depends.
Yeah.
Depends on the scenario.
Okay, Rage of Perforos. 4 mana or 5 mana, deal 4 damage to target creature. Can't be regenerated this turn, and scry 1.
Removal spell.
Removal spell that also gets around regeneration.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm definitely fine with it. Rage Blood Shaman, the 2-3 for 3. There's trample, and other Minotaurs you can look at +1/+1 trample.
We have a hero.
We have a Minotaur Lord.
Yep, because they really needed more Minotaurs for the store. Moving on. Satyr Rambler. This is actually the first Satyr I believe we've come across. 2 mana, 2/1 with trample. This reminds me of the werewolf in Dark Ascension. That's a 2/1.
Yeah, but instead you have a lot of enchantments, trample can't be relevant.
Oh yeah.
Got Sparkles, the one that destroy creature up there. Scry 1.
Oh, you know that Satyr that we just went over like 2 seconds ago? Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yep. But yeah, it's a good one. They didn't make it cost 2 to use scry, which is weird.
Right. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. 3 mana, 2/2 with first strike or bestow. Spear point. Was it Spear point? Oriad? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's you're playing this as the dude, not enchantment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Stone Giant, 5-4 for 5 with monster arms to be 3 for 8. When it becomes monstrous, creatures without flying, target controls cannot block this turn. So, you're grown guys, I'm a pay 8. I'm a turn 8/7. Y'all can't block me. 8/6.
There's a lot of creature like the devotion promo in black makes a lot of flying harpies. Either they play that, and then you play this in monstrous. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
I don't care.
This next card is also kind of scary.
Stormbreath Dragon, the 5 mana 4/4 with flying, haste, and protection from white, and it gets monstrous for 7. Whenever it becomes monstrous, it does damage to each opponent equal to the number of cards in that player's hand.
Yeah, so these are
Jeez.
these aggressive red strategies that on turn 2/1 you drop a dude.
We needed another Thundermaw Hellkite.
Well, see, here's the thing though. This is a finisher that I actually have an attack. So imagine on turn 6 you drop this guy, you attack, and they're like at 3 or 4, they have a couple cards in hand. You go, all right, turn monsters.
Do you know what?
I'm gonna shoot you for 4 or 5 points.
Do you know what this card says? You have to have a Supreme Verdict, otherwise you can't get rid of me.
Exactly. He's very solid. Protection from white can be relevant because our
Azorius Charm, Detention Sphere, Chain to the Rocks.
Removal spells are white. So even Archangel things.
Yeah, Archangel. Jesus.
So,
And he doesn't even gain life yet. He doesn't deal damage. So it's like, hey, I could eat your guy for free.
this guy with this place.
He's gonna be awesome.
Kind of Eternal Fire. It's a 5/6 for 6. Each human you control has a tinny effect. Pay 1 and tap it. The problem with this guy is
He costs too much in the human deck,
yeah, exactly.
and he's also not a human.
He's not a human himself, so he can't be paying.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, that's basically what we have.
Card. That'd be a limited card.
Titan Strength, 1 mana, +3/+1, and scry. It's another pump spell. It's good with the next card though.
It's a red giant growth technically.
Well, no, that because we already had that. That was brute force.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't roof for, so it's good the giant growth that we have. It just allows you to enable your heroic mechanics. That's really all it's about.
Okay.
2-headed 3 of us. 1, 2, 3, double break.
Cerberus.
Cerebus. How you pronounce it? They're bad dogs.
You never watched Hercules from Disney, have you?
No.
That's the name of Hades' pet.
Oh.
If you actually go through and if you translate Cerberus through a couple of different languages and you finally bring it back to English, it translates to Spot. It does. It's very funny. He named his dog Spot. Okay, now we have the last of the red cards, Wild Celebrants. It's another Satyr. It's a 5 mana, 5/3, so it's a pretty good body. When it enters play, you can destroy a target artifact.
Yeah,
It's a May. So you
Yeah,
don't, so you
you
don't
can
have,
play.
which is interesting for red. Usually it's a must ability.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good. All right, that was all the red cards. Now we're gonna be back for the green cards. See you guys later.